Well, let's begin our class. This class promised to be very interesting. Imagine that we study the mixed conditional, we study the conditionals. We study all these problems that we have been studying for years and years and years and centuries. And now here we continue studying. In the quarantine, we continue practicing the conditionals. Conditionals are in reality 4, but there is one, the initial one, that is considered to be 0. Does it count? Who knows? The 0 conditional is the one that we use for things that are invariable in nature, something that if you have these conditions, the consequences of these conditions are always going to be similar, the same, right? Invariable conditional. And in the conditional 0, the small part, the conditional clause, the part that is a conditional, that is the part that has if. This part is in present, and the other part that is named the main clause is also in present. So it's a beautiful combination, present, present, present simple, present simple. The condition is in present, the result or consequences in present. Good. We studied, and some students forget, that the conditional sentence in reality is not a conditional sentence. They are 2 sentences together. So we have to be careful, because there will be always 2 subjects, 2 verbs, 2 predicates. Well, and we studied that sometimes the condition is at the beginning. For example, if you heat water, you see the condition is at first, it boils. It is the water. It boils. You see? Sometimes the condition is at the beginning. If you heat water, it boils. And sometimes the condition is at the end. Water boils. If you heat it, see that? Now the if is at the end. And that is going to be important, because if you have the condition at the beginning, you separate the 2 sentences using a comma. But if the condition is at the end, you don't use commas. And this is important, very important, not very important. But every time you make a mistake in the exam with the punctuation, you receive a penalty of minus 0.25, and that is not funny. It is not fun. Neither funny nor fun. So be careful with that. The second, the first conditional, because it was 0. The first conditional is a similar combination, because the conditional part continues in present. If you invite me to your party, and the other part is going to be in future, normally with will, always, nothing is always, but normally with will. If you, hi monitor, if you invite me to your party, I will go. This is conditional 1. This is a condition that can be real. It can be possible. It depends. If you invite me, I'll go. If you don't invite me, poor of me.
Hi,
right?
Jerry.
Hi, friend. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. Well, friends, that is the conditional number 1, or first conditional. People say that it's real because maybe. Other people say it's an open condition, open to possibilities. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe you invite me, maybe you don't. Right? But the grammatical problem is the condition at the beginning or at the end, but the condition is in present, and the other part is in future using will. Sometimes we replace will for can, acceptable too. Yes? Good. The second conditional is a little bit more complicated, because now the condition is not in present. The condition was present in 0 and 1, but not now. In number 2 is different. The condition is in past. If I was rich, imagine that we can use if I was or if I were. Normally people use were to avoid confusion. People use were for everybody. If he were, was is correct with he, but if he were, if she were, if I were rich, see that? This is the beginning of a beautiful second conditional because the verb is in past. If I were, not if I am. If I were rich, I would, see that? And now the verb, the principal verb, the real verb in simple form. If I were rich, I would buy a house, a big house, a mansion, a palace. Let me stop because ambition is terrible. But that's the idea. In the second conditional, the condition is in past for the first time because it was in number 1 present, in 0 present, but now it's in past, simple past, by the way, simple past. If I were, if I had money, see that? Had in past. I would buy a yacht. Stupid, but people think that way. Well, that's it. So the condition is in past, and the main clause, the name is main clause, the principal part, is using the combination of would and a verb in simple form, conditional 2. Some people consider that this is a hypothetical condition, is a locuration of your mind. If I had money, it means that I don't. If I were rich, it means that I am not. If she loved me, it means that she doesn't. See that? Pure hypothesis, elucubration. And then the second part is would plus the verb in simple form. Remember, if the condition is at the beginning, I separate the two sentences with a comma. If the condition is at the end, no commas, please. Well, and finally, the condition number 3, which is, you know, the top of the problem, because now the condition is in past simple. No, this was 2. The past perfect, the combination of had, always had, I had, you had, we had, she had, and the principal verb in past participle. If I had been, past participle, no was, no were, no, been. If I had been intelligent, I was not. If I had been intelligent, I would, again, similar to conditional 2, would, but now present perfect, no simple form, present perfect. If I had been intelligent, I would have married that girl. I would have married that girl, but I was not intelligent. I didn't marry her. I married the monster. I deserve the problems I have for being so stupid. That's conditional number 3. The condition is in past perfect, and the main clause is the rare combination of would plus present perfect. Again, depending on the position of the condition, I'm going to use a comma or not. And when we thought that was the end of the problem, we studied that conditionals can mix. We can mix 2 different conditional. I can begin with the condition 2 and finish with the condition 3, or vice versa. I can begin with the 3 and finish with the 2. And we studied that weird example of if my mother had married, I don't remember, Francois or Pierre, I don't know. All French boys are named Francois or Pierre. Let's use Pierre. If my mother had married Pierre, now I began with conditional 3. If my mother had married, past perfect. So this is the beginning of conditional 3. But now I'm going to finish with conditional 2. If my mother had married Pierre, I would be French now. Imagine that. Ooh la la, I would be French. No, I would have been, which is the logical thing, is the rule, but not because I'm not French. I was not French. I'm not French. So the correct form is I would be. I would be French. See, that is a combination. We study all that. And I remember that day when I finished the class, Patrick Paz was jumping of joy. She was very happy, saying, "Oh, hallelujah, finally I understand this tragedy." And my monitor was so satisfied that he began teaching the conditional to his son. It was sensational for me. It was a great experience, the conditionals. And consequently, I assigned an exercise dealing with conditionals as a manner of homework. It was a mixed conditional exercise. It was a copy that I sent to you via WhatsApp group. I don't remember if I attach it to the chat here or not, but you have it in your WhatsApp group. And I am completely sure that you did it, and I am completely sure that you did it well. So let's check the homework and let's make the honors to the homework. Sorry, a minute. Let me try to find the homework. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Conditionals. Here. My God, it's too small. Mixed conditionals exercise. Number 1. If you blank late again for training again, I don't like this again and again and again. It's not serious, you know. Today, and you have to use the verb be, I blank, you play in tomorrow's match, and the verb is let. So, Patrick, can you help me with this? What is your answer, Patrick Pies?
If you are late again for training again today, I won't let you play in tomorrow's match.
Excellent, Patrick. Did you hear that, friends? If you are late again for training, I would eliminate again here because it's ugly. I repeat, if you are late again for training today, I won't let you play in tomorrow's match. Thank you, Ivan. So, Patrick, very good, my friend. That is the answer. In number 2, do we have a volunteer to read the answer? I say read, friends. You know why? Because the answer is too long. And if you begin typing the answer, it would take a lot of time. So if there a volunteer to read the answer for number 2.
Me.
Yes.
I would spend all August in Thailand if I had the time and the money. Maybe next year.
Excellent. Who's that? Is Martha?
Yes.
Good. Now I can I recognize Ivan's voice wherever and whenever. I recognize Patrick Pie's voice wherever and whenever. And now I think I can recognize your voice too, Martha. Maybe I make a mistake one of these days, but I think I can recognize your tone of voice. And Javi's voice too, sometimes. Yes. Very good. So number 2 is I would, and the contraction, yes, I'd spend all August in Thailand if I had the time and the money. Maybe next year. Who knows? What about number 3? Do we have a volunteer for number 3? A volunteer?
Me? Natalie.
Natalie. I have to work your voice. Okay, Natalie.
I will be angry if you eat my chocolate mousse.
I would be angry.
I will be?
I will be. But is it affirmative? Let me see, because I think... yes. Yes, it's affirmative. I use negative, Natalie. I'm sorry, it's my mistake.
Well, maybe it can be possible too. I don't know.
No, because normally when it is negative, they
Yes.
say. Yes, so
okay.
It must be correct. Your answer, no my answer. So could you repeat, Natalie?
I will be angry if you eat my chocolate mousse.
I will be angry if you eat my chocolate mousse. Yes. There are many other options, right? But this is okay. Number 4. Is there a volunteer for number 4?
Sorry, Jerry.
Yes.
Can we use the third conditional in number 3?
Yes.
In negative.
Yes, I use conditional number 3 negative. Yes.
Ah, okay, thank you.
But now that Natalie reads her answer, I realize that why am I so complicated? Why? Because Natalie's is correct. Well, good. Number 4. But your answer is okay, right? Because it's similar to mine. I said I wouldn't be angry if you hadn't eaten my chocolate mousse. My God, I am a very complicated person. 4. Do we have a volunteer to read number 4?
Me?
And who's me?
Anna.
Ana Huerta.
Yes.
Good,
Anna.
Ana. Okay.
If just one person had remembered my birthday, I wouldn't be sad. I don't know if it's possible.
Yes, no, possible and beautiful. Yes, yes, very good. A question, Anna, do you use a comma or not?
Yes.
Good, good, very good. Have you ever suffered that in one of your birthday nobody remembers your party? Nobody, yes? Because this is very sad. This is very sad. It happened to me a year. My God, I don't want to remember that. Well, 5.
I think I can.
This is Javi.
Yes.
Good, Javi.
Yes, 5. You wouldn't have to be sorry if you had revised for your exams.
You wouldn't have been sorry, no? If you
I said you wouldn't have to be, but perhaps it's wrong. You wouldn't have to be sorry.
You wouldn't be sorry. You wouldn't be sorry if
you had revised for your exams.
Well, but you are making, well, yes, it's a mixed conditional. Yes, you are combining the beginning with conditional 2 and the end with conditional 3. Yes, why not? It makes sense, Javi. Do we have a different answer?
Yes, I have.
Please, Ivan.
You will be sorry if you don't revise for your exams.
Yes, yes, that's correct too. Very good, Ivan. Thank you, friend. 6. What about 6?
I wouldn't open that umbrella inside the house if I were you. It's bad luck.
Excellent, Patrick. Very good. Very good. Do we have a volunteer for 7?
Me?
Yes.
We will eat out if there is no food at home.
Yes. So we will, no? It's the contraction.
We will eat out.
Eat out, yes. If there's no food at home. Okay, very good. Very good. Number 8.
The holidays would have been great if the weather had been better.
Very good. Yes. Who's that? Natalie.
Anna.
Oh my God. You see, I have to wear your voice. Okay, Anna, that's a very good answer. Remember, friends, if you have a different answer, tell me. No problem with that. Because sometimes there are more than one option, you know. Everything is possible in this world. Well, and now we go to number 9, I think. 9.
Me.
Yes. Who's me?
Marta.
Okay, Martha.
I wouldn't go out with him even if you paid me.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. I wouldn't go out with him, even if you paid me. Imagine that. 10.
I think I can do it.
Yes, Javi?
Okay. I think it is if you had told me about the concert, I would have gone.
Excellent. Yes, I would have gone. Very good. 11.
Me, Natalie,
Natalie, please.
if you drink so much beer, you will be so fat.
If you drink so much beer, yes, but you know something, Natalie? I think that if you make it negative, it's going to sound much better. Can you transform it into negative?
Mm,
If you
you
didn't,
don't. Ah,
because it's past.
if you didn't drink so much beer, you wouldn't be so fat.
Because I think Natalie,
Okay.
that the boy is fat already. Good. 12.
Okay.
If I
Ivan,
had
can you
known,
help me with 12?
sorry.
Oh, it's Patrick. Patrick is
Patrick.
speaking.
Okay, Patrick.
That's okay. Well, if I had known you were coming, I would have baked a cake.
Excellent, Patrick. Correct. Very good. Conditional 3. Number 13.
Okay.
Yes.
The world will be a better place if politicians were less vain.
Yes. Yes. Do you agree with that sentence, Ivan?
Yes, of course. And nowadays is
Yes, my God. The days we are living, my God. Well, 14. You do it better if you take more time over it. You do it, the contraction of will, right? You will do it better if you take more time over it. This is an option. Maybe you have a different one. No problem with that. 15. I'm going to do something that I don't like doing, but I'm going to do it because I need to save time for our class. I'm going to tell you what my answers are. If you don't agree, tell me. Be honest. In number 15, no, yes, 15, if I understood more about computers, I'd be able to help you out. I repeat, if I understood, see, this is conditional too. If I understood more about computers, I would be able, I'd be able to help you out. 16, I'll have enough milk for the weekend if I don't go shopping on Friday. No, I don't like that. I'll have enough milk for the weekend if I don't go shopping. I think it must be
I
negative.
won't. I won't. I won't
Yes.
have.
It must be negative. I won't have enough milk for the weekend if I don't go shopping on Friday. 17. They punish their children if they get bad reports from school. My God. They'll punish their children if they get bad reports from school. 18. What would you do if you lost your house keys? 19. What would you do if your neighbor invited you to dinner? Number 20. What they would have done if they hadn't come to class today? What they would have done if they hadn't come to class today? In 21, what type of music they would play if they had a disco? What type of music they would play if they had a disco? Well, that was the homework. It was a long homework, and I was worried that I would spend the whole class checking the homework, but finally, that's it. Friends, first of all, I'm going to take this off, and let's Go here. Today we have to study something in vocabulary that is nothing new for you. I found on the internet something that I want to show you. Give me just a second. A second. Where is it? Where is it? Here we are. This is our topic of vocabulary today. How interesting. The prepositions at, in, on, when they refer to place, because we can use at, in, on to refers to time. But today we have to study added on when they express a place. I want to send you this chat to your WhatsApp group because not always people can read the chat. Advanced. Where is the WhatsApp group? Advanced. Give me a second. I'm trying to send this to you. My God. Good. Now you have these prepositional places. And this is going to be important for you for future exercises. But the most important thing is in your book on page 163. So let's go to that. Let's go to that page in your book. So this is page 163. Added on to express location. Well, location and place are similar, you know, so don't get surprised. Added on to express locations. Everybody, page 163 at the end of the book, you know, because here we have a nice explanation about this, the difference between added on. At, the use of at. When a place is thought, when a place is thought of as a point, not an area, including at home, at school, at work, at university, we use at. I am not thinking in home as what homes means to you and me, but I am speaking about home as the place. Where is Peter? He is at home. This is the place where Peter is at the moment. You are thinking in home as a place, a point, sorry, as a point. We use at in that case. And the example says, I'll meet you at the airport when you arrive. Why is this note so important? Because imagine that I am a person who works a kind of security guard, or imagine that I am a janitor, or imagine that I am a mechanic working in the airport, because I work in that place. So this is where I work. And I said, where do you work? I work in the airport. And where are you now? I am at the airport. In the first example, I'm telling you the place where I work, the area where I work. And in the second, I am at the airport. I'm thinking about the airport as a point where you can find me if you want to see me. So I work in the airport, and now I am at the airport. We use at when you refer to a place, and you use at is because you are thinking in that place, not as a place, but as a point. How confusing. Yes. We use at to talk about an event involving a number of people. For example, Tina met Joe where? At Charlie's wedding. So we use at to talk about an event involving a number of people at a congress, at a convention. See that? At a summit, at a meeting, at a wedding. We use at for addresses. Where does she live? She lives at number 11 Abbey Road. So when you speak about addresses, normally you use at. Normally then the number and then the street. So these are the three principal uses of at when you refer to location. Remember, we study at with time, at 12 o'clock, etc. Remember that? Good. At the weekend, good. But now this is location, place. We use in when a place is thought of as an area, the normal thing, or space, the normal thing. Gary lives in a small flat at the top of a tower block. See that? He lives in a small flat. We are thinking in the flat, in the space, the 2 bedrooms, a shower, etc. That is, we use in normal things. We use in for cars and taxis. Let's talk in the car. Maria is in the taxi. In. This is the exception because normally with means of transport, for example, bus, train, plane, normally we use on. Where is Peter? He is on a bus. He is on the metro. The exceptions are cars and taxis in. We use in phrases such as in class, in hospital, in prison, in court. He studied for a degree while he was in prison. So with these words, normally we use in. With school, work, and university, normally we use at. Now, for the world, we use in. It's the tallest building in the world. So this is a cliche. It's a collocation in the world. You don't have to think about it because it's mechanically. We use on to talk about a position in contact with the surface. Yes, we know this use because we studied that in secondary school. Where is the book? The book is on the table. Where is the picture? The picture is on the wall. This is the common use of on. Example, we've hung the picture on the wall above the fireplace. She lay on the beach soaking up the sunshine. We use on to talk about a position or something thought of as a line. For example, a coast, because it's a line dividing sea and land, a coast. A road, so we say on a coast or on the east coast or on what? Heavy road, the outskirts, on the outskirts of the city, the edge, on the edge, en el borde, en el límite, on the edge. Example, Key Haven is a small village on the south coast. See, you use coast, you have to use on. There were huge traffic jams on the motorway because a motorway is a road, so you use on. We use on with means of transport apart from cars and taxis because they are the exception. Remember, in the car, in the taxi. With the rest on. Example, hi Karen, I'm on a train now, so I'll be home soon. I am on the train because train is a means of transport. I continue next page, page 164. With some forms of technology, including television, I saw the show on the TV. On. Telephone, she's talking on the phone. She's talking on the phone. Computer, she's working on the computer. Internet, I saw it on the internet. Website, the page is on the website. On. You have example. I've seen it on television. I'm afraid she's on the phone at the moment. You can find all the information on our website. We use on with left and right. On the left, on the right. For example, the post office is on the left, just past the supermarket. We use on with this word, premises. On the premises, bajo las premisas, but what is the other word of premises? Condiciones, I think. Farm, they work on a farm. Floor, for example, the rock is on the floor. Island, they built a castle on an island. Example, our office is on the 5th floor. Well, that's it. When I say that's it, it's not that this is the end. It means that this is the beginning of suffering, because you have to mark this page to do correctly the exercises that we have to do now. Now we are going to page number 124 in our beautiful book, page 124. Yes, here. And we are going to do exercise, what? Exercise 1. Yes, here, vocabulary, add, in, and on to express location. Number 1. Complete the sentences below with add, in, or on. Then check your answers by looking again at the text in Reading and Use of English Part 5. So you are going to complete these blanks, and once you finish, send me a message to check your answers. Exercise 1, vocabulary, page 124. Ivan finished. Martha finished. Natalie finished and Ana Huerta finished. Very good. Well, I think we can check this. I don't know if it is very difficult. I don't think so. It says, I wanted the pleasure of being Africa again. What do you think is the preposition here? For Patrick is in, Anna in, Ivan in, Natalie in, Martha in, Javi in. Yes, excellent. In Africa again. Number 3, there I had lived and worked the heart of the greenest continent. And here, in for Anna, in for Patrick, in for Natalie, Martha in, Javi in. Very good. Yes, in is correct in number 2. 3, folks lived their lives barge path the end of an unpaved road. What about in the first? Because exercise 3 has 3 spaces in blank. The first one, on and at, Martha. Very good. Anna on, Patricia on, at, and in. My God, all the answers. Very good. Very good. So Patri is right. On, at, in for have. Yes, friends. On, at, in. I read. Folks lives their lives on barge path at the end of the unpaved roads of red clay, in villages of grass-roofed huts. Very good. That's the answer. 4, women bend double, most with infants on their backs. On their backs, Martha. On their backs, Patri Paez. On their backs, Natalie. Yes, in contact with the backs. On, Ivan. On, Javi. Very good. On is the answer. 5, if you are thoroughly sick of being kept waiting home or work, travel is perfect. At, Anna. At, Javi, ay, no. Patrick, at, Martha, at. Natalie, at, Ivan, at, Javi, at. Yes, I know, Javi, I understood, friend. It was a joke. Very good. So it's at. If you are thoroughly sick, completamente. If you are thoroughly sick of being kept waiting at home or at work, travel is perfect. People knew when to call me. They knew when I would be my desk. At my desk, Patri, at Anna, at Martha. Javi at, Natalie at, yes, at. 7, everyone always available at any time. The totally accessible words seem to me pure horror. What about in number 7? Only one space in blank. In for Anna, in for Patrick, in for Javi. Yes. For Martha is in. Yes, in is perfect. Very good. Now, let's go to exercise. Ivan, in with double N. Ivan, in with double N. No, this is a different thing. We're now number 3. Yes, I know. Exercise 3, friends. In, yes. Exercise 3. Each of these sentences contains a mistake. Each of these. So every sentence has a mistake, correct. Each of these sentences contain a mistake with prepositions made by exam candidates. Correct the mistakes. So they are 10 sentences. They are 10 mistakes. Let's go there. Ivan finished. Very good, friends. Very good. Let's check the answers. I come from Mendoza, a town of Argentina. This is typical of Spanish because in Spanish we say un pueblecito o una ciudad de Argentina, de, you see. But in English we don't say of Argentina. Ivan is correct, Natalie is correct, Anna is correct. We say in Argentina. Martha, in is correct. Yes. I come from Mendoza, a town in Argentina. 2. I'd like to introduce you to my boss, whose office is at the 5th floor. This is an address. What is the preposition? On for Patrick, on for Anna, on for Martha, on for Ivan, and for Ainhoa. Yes, yes, very good, Natalie. Yes, on, because it is an address. On the 5th floor. No, it's not an address. Oh my God, it's a floor. On the 5th floor. Portugal is one of the most beautiful countries of the world. Again, of the world. No, what is the expression? In the world. In the world. Martha, Anna, Natalie, yes, in the world. Because this is a cliche. In the world, Patrick Pies. Javi, in. Excellent. In the world. Public phones are available at almost very large square. And what about here? In for Ivan, in for Martha, in for Natalie, in for Patrick Pies. And yes, friends, the answer is yes, Anna. It is in almost every large square. She spends far too long talking at her mobile phone with phone. What is the preposition with phone? On for Patrick, on for Martha, on for Natalie. And also on for Ivan and Javi. Yes, on her mobile phone. There is a garage at the left. At the left, what is the problem here? On the left, Martha, on Natalie, on Ana Huerta, on Patrick, on Javi, very good. On, yes, Ivan, is on the left. We waited at a queue for more than 20 minutes. No, we never say at a queue. We waited, what? In Javi, in Martha, in Ainhoa. Yes, it is in a queue. Very good. 8. You will find a youth hostel in almost every island. Island. What is the preposition for island? On for Natalie, on for Patrick Pies, on for Anna, on for Martha. Excellent. On, because this is an island. 9. You'll find a large shopping center at the outskirts of the city. At the outskirts? No. On for Anna, on for Patrick. Okay, Anna and Patrick is on. 10. She decided to go and live for a year to Italy. Live to Italy. In Anna, in Patrick, in Natalie, in Martha, in Ainhoa. And the boys. Oh my God. Javi, Ivan, Yes, Javi, in. Okay, very good. In Italy. The prepositions, always so easy and always so complicated. Yes, good. Well, this is it, the topic. Finally, Ivan. Yes, in. Very good, friends. And now what? Now we have to change the topic because I don't want to get bored. I mean, it's the same topic. No, it's not a different topic, but it's not in the book. Something that is not in the book. Let's see it. This exercise. Preposition of place number 2, something I found on the internet. And I will send it to you, to the WhatsApp group in case you cannot see it correctly. Give me just a sec. Here you are. Now you have it in the WhatsApp group. Natalie finished? I know I finished. Also, Martha, Patrick. Well, let's check this exercise, friends. Let's see what happens here. Good, good. Rodrigo, hi, friend. Well, where is it? The wine, this is number one. The wine is the bottle. Friends, what did you use in number one? In Anna, in Natalie, in Patrick Paez. Very good. Yes, Rodrigo, in. Martha, in. Very good. So the wine is in the bottle. Number two, pass me the dictionary. It's blank, the bookshelf. What about here? On for Anna, on for Patrick, on for Natalie, on for Rodrigo, on for Martha. Yes, yes, on the bookshelf. Now observe three. Jennifer is work mechanically. With work, the preposition at for Javi, at for Patrick, at for Martha. Yes, mechanically at work. At for Anna, at for Ainhoa, and at for Rodrigo. Jennifer is at work. Berlin is Germany. Germany is a country. In for Patrick. In for Anna. In for Javi. Yes, friends. Ainhoa in. Yes. Martha in. Rodrigo in. Berlin is in Germany. 5. You have something, your face. What about here? On for Javi, on your face, Natalie, on Rodrigo. Yes, on because it's making contact with your face. It's on your face. 6, turn left, the traffic lights. At Anna, at Javi, at Rodrigo, at Patrick Paez. Yes, friends. Natalie at, yes. Turn left at the traffic lights. Number 7. She was listening to classical music, the radio. On for Patrick. For Anna on. Rodrigo on. And Natalie on. Yes, Martha on the radio. Very good. This is on the radio. Number 7. 8. He has a house, the river. What is the collocation with on for Natalie? On for Patrick. Yes, Patrick. On, friends. Everybody is on the river. On the river, yes. Because it is not inside the river. It's not in. The river is on the river. And it means that está en la orilla, se sobreentiende con el on. Number 9, the answer is the bottom of the page. The bottom. At Anna, at Patrick, at Martha. Yes, friends, at the bottom. At the top, at the bottom. Yes, Javi, yes, Natalie. At the bottom of the page. Number 10, Julie will be the plane now. Plane. Bus, plane, train, on Patrick, on Martha, on Anna, yes, on the plane, on the bus, on the train, remember, except in the taxi, in the car. Very good. Number 11, there are a lot of magnets, the fridge, making contact with the fridge. On Anna, on Patrick, on Martha. Yes, friends, it's on the fridge. Now, she lives in London. In Anna, in Patrick, in Martha, in London. Yes, in London. John is a taxi. John is In Natalie, in Patri, in Javi, in Martha. Yes, very good. Anna, very good. Is in a taxi. He's coming. 14. I'll meet you the airport. This is the point. At Patri, at Natalie, at Martha. Yes, friends, we are thinking not at the airport as a place, but as a point. At, very good, at the airport. She stood the window and looked out. At the window, Patri. At Anna, at Martha. Well, good. At is correct. 15, no, 16. The cat is the house somewhere. The house. In for Martha, in for Javi, in for Patrick. Yes, friends, is in the house. Why you calling so late? I'm already bed. In Anna, in Javi, in Patrick, in Martha. Very good, friends. You are right. Is in bed, in bed. 18. I waited for Lucy the station. It's a point. The station is a point. Yes, at Javi, at Patri, at Martha. Very good. At the station. 19. There was a picture of flowers. Her t-shirt. On for Anna, on for Javi, on for Martha. Yes, you are correct. On her teacher. 20. She has a house, Japan. In for Patri. In for Anna and for Martha is in also. And Javi in, yes. Excellent. Natalie in, correct. In Japan. Good, good. Friends, let's do something completely different to change, to make a change in our lives. Let's go to page 124, but not to vocabulary. Let's go to Island Wanted. This is reading and use of English. Island Wanted, page 124. We have to complete the text using one word. They give you nothing. Nothing about nothing. No keys, no clues, nothing. What is the word or possible words that you can use in the spaces in blank? Let's use our brains. The monitor finished. Martha finished. Also Natalie and Patrick Paez and Ana Huerta. Very good. Very good. It was difficult, I think. A few years ago, Ben Keeney and Matt James launched Try Wanted in a torrent of media coverage. What they had was a simple idea with potentially enormous consequences for tourism, the creation of an eco-friendly, sustainable tourism, the creation of an eco-friendly, sustainable community existing simultaneously in the virtual world of the internet and on an actual desert island. How do you go about finding an island? Where else would you look but on the internet? Ben and Mark could have bought islands everywhere in the world, providing that they had, or provided maybe, that they had been able to pay the typical starting price of $1 million. They were not having much luck until their searches finally led them to a specialist island broker who pointed them towards Vorovoro off the wild north coast of Fiji. With just enough money on Ben's credit card for 2 return tickets, they decided to have a look. No sooner had they seen it than they decided to buy it. So I repeat, in number 1 is what, in number 2 is on, in number 3 is about, in number 4 is else, in number 5 providing or provided, in number 6 is until, in number 7 is enough, and in number 8 is sooner. These exercises can be difficult, but we learn in every try we make. If you go to page 125, you have another text similar to this, but the title is Paradise Found. Exercise 6. Read the text below and think of the word that best fits each gap. Use only one word in each gap. Paradise Found. Let's see if you can do it to finish this class. Tell me when you finish, please. Martha finished. And Patri? Ana Huerta finished. And Ivan, my monitor, finished too. Natalie finished. Okay, let's check the answers. Paradise found. My Atlas index shows 8 entries for Paradise. There is 1 missing though. Paraíso in the Dominican Republic. And now number 1, what is your answer, friends, for number 1? Possibilities. Unless for Martha, if for Ivan, unless for Ana Huerta, if for Patri Paez. Patri Paez is if, well, the perfect is unless, you know. Unless you look carefully at a detailed map of the country, you are unlikely to notice its name there. Unless, if not, unless is perfect for number 1. Because this particular paradise with its stunning beaches situated a virgin coastline. Coastline, what is the preposition for coastline? On Anna, on Patri, on Martha, yes, yes, very good. On a virgin coastline of jungle-clad mountains has so escaped, so what? So far, Martha, yes, Martha, so far escaped the indexers, as well as most of the 4 million tourists who visit the island annually. As the majority head for the resorts of the east and north coasts, they missed entirely, they missed out, Ivan, very good, miss out. This is an expression we use a lot. Se lo pierden. They miss out entirely on the gorgeous southwestern triangle that drips deep into the Caribbean and embraces Paraíso. And it's incredibly, they miss lo que se pierden. What is that in English? What for Martha? And yes, Martha, you are okay. Patrick, yes, what they miss. The resort offers the enchanting combination. What, Ivan, yes. And what about number 6? Most, Ivan, most, Anna, most, Patrick, yes, the most enchanting combination of scenery, wildlife, and good food you can imagine. And this bounty has only inspired a handful, not Anna, not Martha, not Ivan, yes, not only, has not only inspired a handful of independent lodges, but also earned the region its status, the Dominican Republic's only biosphere reserve. What is the word here? Su estatus como la única reserva, as Patri, very good, como la única reserva de la biosfera. Yes, as, very good. So in number 1, unless, in number 2, on, in number 3, far, in number 4, out, in number 5, what, in number 6, most, in number 7, not, in number 8, as. What an exercise. Friends, and this is the moment to finish the class. The homework is going to be a reading text, right? Let's see if I can attach it here. And I always, whenever possible, try to send it to you because, let me see the text, because I always want you to have it in your WhatsApp group. Let me see the text. What is it? Number 2 is when the hippos, yes, when the hippos. Conditionals. Give me a second, please. No, I don't have it here. So I will send it to your WhatsApp group, friends, okay? The homework is going to be a text for you to read and answer questions. So this is the end of the class. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day, and we will continue our lesson next class on Wednesday. Bye-bye, friends. Thank you, Anna. Bye, Martha. Bye, Anna. Thank you, friends.
Jerry,
Yes.
I lost the communication. I lost the net. Did you ask for homework for the next day?
Yes, and I am sending it to you by the WhatsApp group.
Oh, okay.
Have you received it?
No. Now. Thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome, my monitor.
I see you.
See you,
See
friend.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, my precious.